understand? Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all.
Dancing, dancing, that fire, fire.
What it do? La gang. What it do, yo? What it do, la gang. Happy Tuesday. I hope everybody out there is doing good, doing great, blessed and staying productive. I'm doing good, doing great, blessed and staying productive. Anyways, y'all, let's jump right on in. I want to talk about Christmas Day, kids opening presents, blessed, grateful, best mother ever. As y'all seen, I did put a short out, y'all, because then I caught her in the background of when giving the kids the bikes. She was overly like, yeah, baby, like I did my damn thing, and that's just what it is. But we all know, as she said, the state did help her, okay? But what I can say, it was a beautiful thing to see these kids. I would say the first time I have ever seen them so excited and so happy, okay, of having, I would say, something. You understand? Something. And then when I say something, when you have kids that, and I also talked about it, y'all, when I was talking about Leah and receiving the Fashion Nova clothes. I talked about when you don't have things, receiving the smallest things, you would cherish it. It's exciting. It allows you to be happy because it's a moment of you receiving something that you don't have. You understand? And then that's where I would go and say, I don't understand how she would just misplace the clothes and, you know, not give two shits, whatever, because no, I don't have these things and I be wanting these things. So seeing the kids overly excited about just having gifts, I think that matters a lot, you know, just giving the kids a Christmas, because knowing it's the holidays, and if it's something that you actually celebrate, you used to, you know, having certain videos beforehand where she talked about when it comes to Christmas, she don't feel good. She don't really want to celebrate because of her grandmother and all those things. I believe, and as I said, I feel like she was being selfish because you have the kids, and if the kids is already used to it, why would you take it away from them? So in this video, y'all, I want to talk about, she said 10 gifts per kid. Okay, I don't know if I seen 10 gifts, but they had gifts, okay? It don't matter what the gifts was, they had gifts. I also want to talk about, as I made a short yesterday, y'all, and I was talking about the Leah situation. So this video is really going to be basically surrounding Leah. Even though Nika said that Leah didn't get anything big, but she know what it is. I always say every video that I have made and that I have put out about the situation, and it stems back. I never seen it until it was her birthday. When I seen it, it was her birthday and she didn't really want to hug her. It was just her vibe of the things that she give, watching the videos, how she talked to her, watching when she doing her hair, how she pulling on it, how she treating her. It says a lot. It says a lot to say all the things that have been said about you towards this girl. It surfaces and it shows, okay? It surfaces to the light to allow everybody, you understand, everybody to see. And then that's where you might sit and say, well, you was in the dark about it. Oh, I don't think so. She do treat her right. This right here, okay, shows you exactly what I be talking about. It's Christmas. Kira got her hair done. Nana got her hair done. Kaya hair, I don't know if she got hers done, but it looks neat, okay? But then you say, what happened to Leah? I don't want to hear the excuse of, I bought the hair, but we didn't have time. Y'all have more than enough time. If I can go out to these different shopping centers and I got time for them to take my picture and post it on my community post or post it anywhere. I had time to have somebody do her hair. If I didn't have time to put the braids in, I had time to say, go get me a hair stretcher or scrunchie in some gel or something, a brush and a comb. Let me do something different to your hair for Christmas. I would say it's no excuse for the things that she give and do toward this girl. Her actions toward her is wrong, and that's just what it is. Ain't no way around it. Same old shit. Not giving a fuck. And then that's where I take everything that she have done, everything that has been said, and said there is a true issue and problem with this girl. Not that Nika doesn't treat none of her other kids different. She do. But Leah, man. And then that's where I say put yourself in her shoes. How would you feel? How would you feel? It's almost like I'm an outcast within my family. And I think the shit that Nika do, it's intentionally. It's intentionally, but I'm going to say you know what it is because I got the camera on. And with me saying you know what it is, it might put a pause or a stop of people saying something. But not knowing this is a red flag. You are shining a light on the situation that is always has been put on display, that you have an issue with her. Okay? I feel like this if you doing for one, and even if you have the state doing for one, not doing for one, even if you have the state providing big gifts for the rest of them, what I do for one, and I have many, I have to do for them all, okay? So if I know they might get something big, such as a bike or whatever the case may be, okay. Well, I don't have nothing big for it. Okay, I'm going to give you some money. Or I'm going to give you something. Well, let me go out here and buy something. You don't do her hair. You leave her just stuck and looking at the rest. But even though my mama's saying, you know what it is, you damn right I know what it is. I sit here and I'm wondering, why do I get treated this fucking way? What have I done to you? What is it? What is it about me to why you don't want me to have the nice things? What is it about me to where you don't want to allow me to look nice or look good? Okay? And also, as I talked in my short, so many of y'all was saying y'all felt bad. Y'all want to send her something. Can you set her up something for Amazon? For what? Okay? You had one of her bookies go out their way and send Leah some Fashion Nova clothes, and she didn't even get a chance to do absolutely nothing with them till they vanished. They was gone. Okay? And then to the person who leaves the comment in my comment section to say, why do y'all talk so negative about her? Why don't you help her? Why would you want to help her? Why would you want to help her when she don't appreciate it at the end? Okay? If somebody take their time and they order Fashion Nova shit, that ain't costing $5, $10, okay? That's costing money. And if I'm sending you more than one outfit, you appreciate that shit. You don't take the shit and throw it somewhere, put it somewhere, or better yet, take the shit and go sell it off, okay? Because my kids need this shit. I appreciate it. And yes, I'm thankful to have it. She don't appreciate nothing. Look at them taller beds. Them taller beds that was sent to her for them kids to get up off the floor. Look at them. Broke down. She don't appreciate absolutely nothing. So why would you send her something? I think the best thing that you can do right now is talk. Because you know what? I talked about these kids not having a coat. But somewhere in there, I don't know who did it. But Aisha got a coat. Okay? Kaya got a coat. There's coats in there. Mm-hmm. So sometimes if the come across ain't giving what you wanted to give, sorry. Okay? Sorry, not fucking sorry. Okay? If my come across gotta be the way that I give it, it's just what it is. It ain't always about, well, let me go pick up and let me send. That's not fixing the situation. It's trying to help it, but it ain't fixing it. Sometimes you gotta run your mouth in order for her to maybe she'll see. So then that's where I can give good. Okay, good the kids had a Christmas. That's good. But then you already know I gotta flip that shit, right? Because it's good, because you knew this was coming. And not only with this coming, YouTube is watching. YouTube is expecting me not to have, okay? YouTube is expecting me not to give my kids a Christmas. YouTube is expecting me not to have a tree. So this is the shit that I do to make sure I have. Look at me. I did it. You didn't fucking do it. You went to the state to go get help, okay? And as I seen in one of your videos, this is a routine thing, okay? And see, the thing about dealing with the state and the services and the things like that, you do your best to get out of that shit. You understand? You do your best to say, you know what? I want to do it myself this year. And it's not that she can't, because we watch her. But it's the shit that she spend her money on. Everything, spending on myself. Everything, going purchase shoes, okay? Purchase fake ass shoes from people when I could be putting these shoes on my kids' feet. You understand? And so they don't have to wear these slides and bubble slides and all these things. But I can't put that much into them. You understand? So I have to run to the state. And then it's crazy because at the end, the state give fucking more than what you give as being the breeder, as being the parent, okay? Then some of y'all might say I should look at it one way and say, well, these kids had a Christmas. You damn right, they did. And that's the good thing. And I would say, just from that little bit, okay, of looking at them and seeing their faces of how excited they were, that's something that I would want to give them all the time, okay? When I get on here and I say, oh, my kids don't want for nothing, they spoiled. I would want to give them better. I would want to do more with them. You understand? I would want to take them places. This is how I would want them to be instead of being all for self. So when you put out one Christmas video of this, I don't know, it's good for the kids, but this ain't a one-day thing. You got to continue to raise them. And with raising them, you got to provide for them. You, okay? And not provide and give some and leave some in the background. Just stuck. So, like I said, I don't see shit one way. You got some one-way roads, but there's plenty detours and exits and all those type of shit. So that's what I be on, okay? These kids should be bright eyes, enjoying being a kid each and every day and having. But instead, Nika is doing things for herself, okay? Going get her nails done when I should be taking my girls. I could take that same money and splurge and take them out, let them have fun and enjoy themselves. Take them to a movie. Do something. If I can't take them all together, well, guess what? I'm going to do some at a time. And then that's where I say, how about you take Leah and Kaya? Take them to the nail shop. I'll be waiting for that video. Let's see something different. You want people to give different feedback about you. You got to be willing to give different. Show us different. Not just on one day of the year. Okay? Not on one day of the year when you have people to step in and help you. Okay? People step in and help you a lot, but you tend to continue to do what you do. But how many times you going to have to continue to run to the state to help support you within your situation when these kids have a dad out here? Okay? Because then that's where I also look at there's kids out here that really fucking need. Okay? They really need. More worse off than where your kids are and you are when you can get on here and I got my nails done. Okay? I want to show y'all I got a ring on my finger. Okay? Great. Great. But if you're not trying to change your situation, the shit that you are flashing, trying to fake it till you fucking make it, is pointless. You ain't changing your fucking situation. You might be changing your situation for yourself, but for your children, you are not changing your situation. And then that's where I would hit you if you knew that you needed to run in time and hurry up and run to the state for you having all these kids and I can't provide them the Christmas that I should provide for them or do my fucking best for them. Then that's why I would say that same energy that you took, or I would say that you take to run to the state for help on some gifts because I need to show and display YouTube my kids is gonna have it. It's the same energy that I would have ran, okay, to a fucking specialist, a pediatrician, or a specialist for help for my baby. For Sasa to get her up off the floor because with her being one and having a little ball pitch station, she should be able to not just sit there, but guess what? Stand up, run around and play with the balls. That's what I say. Sure will. Okay? Because if you look at it, this shit is fucked up. I mean, I'm not going to look at it and say, well, she went to the state and good that the state helped her. But if I can step out my shit and make sure my kids have gifts, I can step out my shit and go get help for my baby. Okay, because as me being a reactor, a YouTuber, I don't want to see your baby scoot on the floor on her knees like that, needing a little help, but you overlook that shit. But the things that we get on here and talk about, that's material shit that I really won't suffer from. You understand? But not being able to walk like you should, you can suffer from that shit. It can hurt you in the long run. Okay? I'm just saying. So that's how I look at it. But then I guess a lot of people on the YouTube streets don't see that shit, right? Because they want you to look at it one way. Okay? They don't want you to look at it both ways. Just look at it one way. I can't sit where you sit. I can't see what you see. And I can't fucking hear what you fucking hear. Because if I can go out my way for some material shit to make my kids happy, okay, and then say I'm the best mother, hold on. You getting a little bit too ahead of your fucking self. Hold on. I can do that same thing. I can do that same thing for my baby. Okay, I could do that same thing for Elijah. Y'all know he needs speech therapy. I could do that same thing. And then after I do that, I can come on here and say, yeah, baby, I did it. Because I did my damn thing. I did my thing for my kids. Okay? These kids is a reflection of the state. Okay? It takes the state to step in to make sure you stay in line and do what the fuck you need to do. Okay? It takes the state for them to have. But where's Hayward? Where's their father? Where's he at? What gifts did he bring? Was he even in conversation on what would they like for Christmas? Probably not. Not giving a fuck. Then that's where I say, y'all have all these kids, but y'all don't think about the outcome, the good, the bad, in the middle. What if I fall? Okay, what if I run across a rough patch? What if the relationship don't work? Can I still give my kids the things that they want and the things that they need? Going to the doctor is something that she needs. Sitting here continue trying to tell us she do shit on her own time. I mean, so when? So the clock is ticking, so when? Make it make sense to me. You want the best mother award? Do what you fucking need to do. And then somebody can look at you differently. Okay, but then that's where I say best mother ever. I don't think there's no mother out here to say best mother ever because we all go through our ups and we go through our downs, okay? We all bend over and bend backwards for our kids and do what we have to do. But this shit is not just one time a year or twice a year or 3 times a year. This shit, it's every fucking day, all day, okay? So then that's where I say when it's Lala come, I don't see this shit one way. I see it multiple ways, okay? If you're gonna take advice, but then want to talk shit, cool, okay? I don't care. Long as at the end, you doing what needs to be done, okay? You got them coats, great. Help the baby. Help Elijah. So it's not where you keep saying black woman downing. It ain't that. It's just seeing your situation as you claiming being a single mother by choice. You being a single mother, you want to be able to do these certain things right here, okay? Without running to nobody, okay? Running to nobody for help. Because I brought them in. They mines, okay? I'm not going to continue to repeat this same pattern over and over again. Because at some point, I want to be off this shit. Some point, I want to be able to feed my kids my fucking self without waiting on fucking food stamps once a month, okay? I want to be able to do it. I want to be able to take them all out to Chick-fil-A and to the restaurants and all those things. I want to be able to have. I want more for myself, okay? I'm just saying. And then that's where you say, just do better all the way around, okay? If the state helped you last year and the year before, try about 2024. I'm going to do something fucking different, okay? I'm really going to get off my ass and grind, and I'm going to try to take care of these kids by myself. You understand? I'm not going to run for handouts and help because this is what I do all throughout the fucking year. Not just when I'm having it rough, but this is what I do all the time. And then with doing it all the time, then I come back like I'm giving back. But in reality, I'm just buying something for my fucking self. I'm just buying me some shoes so I can put it on display and look at me. But what about them kids? It's not about you, it's about them. And that's where a lot of people don't see it, but want you to be quiet. Don't say nothing. Go help her. Can't help people like that. You think by helping and buying what she need, help her? How? If her mental fucked up and her heart ain't right, how you gonna help her? You understand? Sometimes you have to speak because then that's the only way that I hear you. She fucking hear me, okay? She hear me, that's why she always responds to me, address. And then too, for all of y'all that's sending, Naya says she wanna fight me. That's funny, okay? It's funny. It's funny because Naya is a whole blood clot walking. You understand? But if y'all say y'all know where I'm at and y'all know, then hey, that's on y'all. But then also let me clear up. Real Lala gang, okay? Y'all know me. Do I have 7 kids and a husband? I'll let y'all answer that shit down below. I'm just saying, if the information ain't correct, please don't speak on it. Because at the end, I'm laughing. I wouldn't even have fucking 7 kids, okay? 2023. I wouldn't have it. Because at the end, I want to be able to provide for them myself. If he here or he not, okay? If he want to help or he don't, okay? I want to be able to do it. I don't want to have to rely on the state and all, because it's a fucking headache. I don't need nobody in my information of what I'm doing, how much I'm making, if I am making, I don't need none of that. That's what I would say, okay? But, as I was saying, I am glad that these kids did have a Christmas. I believe like the state provided most of this shit where Nika was saying 10 gifts apiece. I will also say I don't know what the issue is with you and your daughter. But you should be able to show all your kids the same love, okay? And not push one to the side and then you think that it's okay or she don't recognize or feel or see that shit. Everybody that's on the outside and the outside looking and watching, we see and we feel that shit, okay? We feel that shit to know, man, this is sad. Because why do you hate her so much? I don't care if you is 13 and you wasn't able to get your hair done. Let me fix it for you. Come here. You can't come on the camera looking like that. I know you might be okay with it, but this is my 13-year-old. I'm supposed to be bunning with her. I'm going to go get my nails done. Why not take her with you? build her self-esteem if it is low within her somewhere. I don't give a fuck. It's about me, okay? It's about me, and if the state don't have enough or can't provide for her so she have, oh well. And then if my bookies really want to go out here and make it shine and rain for her, might be a full waste of time, because I'ma take this shit. I'ma sell this shit. She ain't gonna be able to use it. Just saying. If y'all look at it, that's the way that it is. So then that's where I say the ones that come through in the comments trying to tell, I don't want to hear that shit. So you wasting your finger time of saying anything about you need to help her. She gotta want to help herself first. Okay? She gotta fix this issue, this envy, this jealousy of her own child. She gotta fix that shit first. She gotta get her heart right towards Elijah. She gotta do that. She gotta get her heart right towards Sasa. Okay? Just saying. Oh, and another thing. For the ones that say, you need to help her. I want to know, if you have kids, okay? If you have more than one, tell me, how do you hug your kids? Do you hug your kids differently, or do you hug them all the same? Or do you give and hug one more than you hug the next? Okay? I mean, you hugging me, but okay. But then with the next one, it's so much love. Tell me what's wrong with that shit, okay? Let me know on that. So if you want to work your fingers, let me know on that. Do you see anything wrong with it? Because I do, okay? I believe if I have many, I hug them all the same, okay? I hold them all the same. Not push away like I really don't want it. Says a lot. Not only of what you're giving, but your mental, your heart, okay? The thing about the camera catches every fucking angle and facial expression. I mean, was it a problem with you hugging Aisha and Kaya? I mean, it's like, okay, it's enough, move now. But with Papa, ooh, was that hug good or was it? I mean, that says a lot. Favoritism is real. Y'all see it. Look at Leah sitting on the floor. It's beautiful, okay? To see a smile on these kids' face. I don't see that on a regular, okay? As I tell y'all all the time, the kids always look like they sad to me. They sad or in a situation, but seeing them bright-eyed, okay? Excited. Maybe Leah should have got a phone, okay? Even though you purchased, or not purchased, but even though you did give her your old phone. Maybe you could have bought her a new phone. Could have. If you didn't want to do that of wasting money, then you could have did something for her. Something a little special, just for her, okay? It also explains a lot why she stay in her room all the time. She ain't really out and entwined with y'all. It's almost like what would I call her? You call her a bamboo. But you know the ugly duckling situation with the ducks and the this? It's almost like that. But she's beautiful, okay? If mom would just help me, okay? Help me. I'm 13. You gotta start doing your own hair. But I can't do it if I don't know where to start. Help me. But then I understand. Because if she can't even help Sasa, how can she help you? Okay? She can't help you, but she want to leave you. She want to leave you. I bought you a few gifts, so hey, you know I got you. What do you got on? What are you going to get for? What are you going to do for? Are you going to allow us to see it? I mean, because if you got 10 gifts for everybody and then they got a little bit more coming from the state and hers was just not too much. Y'all seen her clothes folded on the floor, right? Not too much at all. To me, that's a whole problem. Especially when I'm treated different. You understand? Okay. Y'all seen Papa gifts, right? She know what Papa needs. Papa needs shirts and socks. He need all those things. So do the rest of the kids. Hygiene products too. But like I said, this is not something that they need once a year or twice a year. Well, I would say even 3 times a year. When school start, your birthday, and Christmas. They need it throughout the year. I mean, so that's all I have to say on this video, okay? I'm glad that the kids was happy, y'all. I'm also glad she knew that she could not do the shit fully herself, that she did go to the state to get assistance. But when in real reality, you can do that shit yourself and allow them to have without taking from the ones that actually don't have, okay? Says a lot, okay? Sometimes you gotta pull the dad in. Even though if he don't wanna do shit, you gotta pull him in. If you over here raising these kids and it's hard and you gotta run to the state, then shit, force him to help you. Because I always go back to say, it took you and him. And I will continue to keep that mind frame that it took me and him. It didn't take me, him, and the state. Because then I would say at the end, it doesn't matter because if I fall, I know the state got me. No, you don't always want to repeat that same pattern. You want to level up and do better. And then another thing I would say before I jump off, you don't always want to fake it till you fucking make it, okay? Fake shit don't last long, okay? And that says a fucking lot. Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all for this reaction video. If y'all like this reaction video, let's throw those thumbs up. And if you have not, okay, I do ask you to subscribe. But y'all already know, it's not by force, it's only by choice. But what you do have to do is drop y'all comments down below. Tell me what you think about this whole situation. What do you think about them opening gifts on Christmas, Leah not having too much of nothing, Leah not having her hair done? What do y'all think about Nick always running to the state for help, but won't turn and run for help for Elijah and especially Sasa to at least get her up off the floor so she can enjoy herself? I mean, says a lot. Anyways, y'all, see y'all on the next reaction video. Peace. You understand? Anyways, y'all, that's it. That's all.
Dancing, dancing, that fire, fire.